Hey guys, in this video I'll be giving you 6 tips on how to succeed more in Fall Guys. The first tip is to optimize your pathing, specifically for the seesaw event. The goal is to try and take the straightest and most direct path possible because this will usually give you the fastest time. In order to do this effectively, you always want to be moving forward non-stop. Make sure that you're looking ahead so you're not stuck waiting at the seesaw when you get to it like I did in this run. A good way to think about the best path is to aim for the white lines in the center of the seesaw. This allows you to be dynamic and leaves your options open when you're moving throughout the level. At any point, if you have to change your route because the seesaw isn't working for you, then that option is open. Although Egg Scramble is a team event, it is actually very easy for you to carry your team and qualify into the next event. In order to carry, what you need to do is find and hold on to a golden egg. A golden egg is worth 5 points and it can easily be protected if you know what you're doing. By holding onto it and jumping around in your own basket, it makes it difficult for other people to come in and steal your golden egg. As long as you are in the basket at the end of the round, the golden egg will count for 5 points even if you are holding onto it. For Dizzy Heights, there's a small trick here which will let you move faster than the other players, and that's by using the spinning disc to boost yourself forward. When possible, try to take the path that follows the direction of the spinning disc. That way, the disc spins and it pushes you forward instead of pushing against you. If it's not possible to go in the same direction of the disc when it's spinning, make sure you're at least jumping when you're going against the spin, and that way it will reduce the effects of the slowdown. When you're playing DoorDash, it's fine at the beginning to be a little bit further behind. This way you let other people test the different doors for you and you'll figure out which doors are actually open. Once you get past the first couple of doors, that's when you can start jumping and diving forward as you pass through the doorways. It's important to dive as you're jumping through the gates because this will push you further ahead, meaning that people behind you will end up pushing you forward and giving you a small boost rather than land on top of you and knocking you over. Rock and roll requires a lot of coordination from your team, and therefore there's not a lot that you can do as an individual to guarantee your success. One thing that I could say is that after getting past the first triangular pylon, the fastest way to get down the hill is actually to go on the opposite side of the lane, and that way you can go straight down and skip the little poles in the middle. Once you're free from that, you can take this time to slow down your opponents by blocking the ball from progressing for them. The last tip of the video will be covering Tiptoe. At the beginning of Tiptoe, you can try your luck at a few different tiles by rushing in and seeing where it leads you. But once the first or second row starts getting discovered and you start to see a path, it's better to try and follow suit. When you're following other people who are testing the tiles, try not to push them off because this actually slows you down. When there's no one testing the tiles, everyone's just at a standstill and there isn't much progress. When you get to the second last row, if you have good timing and with enough practice, you can actually jump and dive to qualify. And this way you can skip one row and get you there faster.